Greetings, fellow space travelers. Welcome back to Galactic Civilization. And well, we are alive. At least that is something, I guess. And we're still progressing through our eras here. I'm just about to end the turn that we had in the last session. And as we can see, once again, we're getting closer to the universal translator. And I think the turns is not 1 week. Because this is going down by 2 weeks now. Oh, we got a bonus for resource somewhere on the line. There is a new species that I haven't seen yet, and a tall bipedal alien appears on screen with a distinct rigid skull, that being has 4 eyes spread widely. Alright, we once again fake the smile because we don't know this fella. We can't do anything with him. But we are getting close there now to a universal translator. I'm really eager. There we can see now the borders of another empire. That's happening over there, and they're probably, you know, having this whole quarter up there, because I'm pretty sure that we are extremely slow at the moment. I have no idea, so we'll just see. This appears to be a scrapyard for damaged and useless ship parts assembled by aliens long gone and picked over many times since. But just as we were about to give up hope of finding anything, a scanner picks up an unusual energy reading. So this is a progress report for one of our surveys that we have running. Still not a second survey ship along the way. There is now a constructor still taking 12 turns, and I can't build anything like that, so pretty strange. No idea how we can get survey ships out there. I would love to have a few more of them, perhaps with a new design. Nope, we don't have any ships unlocked there at the moment, so I cannot really do that much. Also, research wise, we're not getting along there. And there is now the Elon's Lift Galactic achievement that we've also finished. By the way, one more turn, then we have the translator. And let's just see what else we might be doing here. Now we are on Mars, and we are on Artemis. And as we can see, Artemis is full. But we have a couple of actions available, so we have the available projects down there. And as we can see, we can scan the planet. We can scan it for the remains of crashed alien vessels. So this was, I guess, one of the events that we had. We can get it provides a 25 energy, but also reduces construction cost. It seems that's an economic stimulus. And then we can have deconstruct a shipyard for that. However, we're really bad with manufacturing on this planet, so I'm not going with the shipyard, but we can do the scan planet one. Holy cow, 39 turns. Are we playing on epic speed or something? No idea, it's just taking forever. We're just going to wait on that. I think these planets are pretty useless to us here, Mars and Artemis, because also for Mars, there is not that much we can do. So after finishing the manufacturing district, we do get a few more points out of it. So I guess a shipyard here makes sense. We could already start this project there to have a second shipyard going, but still, there's not that much we can do here, right? So that's pretty much it, I guess, for Mars. Earth, on the other hand, is looking fantastic. There's lots of projects to be had. And then, of course, we got our new planets over here. This one, that's pretty cool. And there is another one close by, just over here. This one, class 20, excellent planet. So it's pretty big. However, it does require the extreme colonization research that we haven't unlocked yet. Let's end the turn. And now something new begins. The universal translator has been finished. With that, we can finally go with communication with others, I guess. Now also, next research. Let's just check this one real quick. This one sounds pretty interesting. Allows us to detect subspace streams. Gives me Eye of the Universe. Unlock also sensor range 25%. Let's go for this. Do we have, by the way, a technology tree or something that we can see? We only have the library. Okay, so I guess what we've... But this doesn't help me that much. We could get a new selection of tech as well. Let's go for the subspace stream, and we're just going to see then how we continue. Perhaps there is a research that allows me to get the survey ships then at some point. Alright, also, our scientists have created a universal translator that will allow us to communicate with all the species we encounter. And this one gives me also a culture point that we can finally now once again invest. So that is my second culture point. We do have now a couple of options here. I think there was something over here. There's the boost for research. There's the leader cost reduction. And over here, the global income, 3 citizens, 25 rush cost. I think we're going with Eureka, so every time we finish a tech, we get an approval boost and plus 30 research on top of that. That sounds pretty good to me, especially since our approval ratings are generally pretty low and we're also having a negative income right now. So my goal here is to go for the Eureka boost that hopefully gives me approval rating. As we can see, if I go to medium taxes already, we are going down by half of my approval rating, which is insane to me, and only then we would have 4. So this is a pretty big jump here between the two of them, right? So normal, we are making -2 loss. Medium, we're making +4 winning. But on the other hand, approval is getting halved by 50%. And this is incredible. So no idea what I could be doing here to make this one better. Perhaps to get a better civilization policy than down the line. Something like that. All right, let's end the turn because I think subspace scanning there is finished now too. So this gives me another nice range increase and also, of course, the approval boost. And there it is. Extreme colonization allows us to colonize a wider variety of worlds. That is the radioactive, oceanic, and frozen worlds that we can have. And there's the asteroid mining as well. Let's go for asteroid mining first, because this one we can finish rather quickly and we can then finally start mineral or taking the minerals from these asteroid belts that we have around our homeworld, basically. Also, I think for colonization we can execute a colonization ship right away. So I like this one a lot there, even though it does require, wait, even though it reduces our approval ratings a bit. Also, we can now finally speak to the other ones. So we have those two available here now, the Kryn Syndicate. Gotta say, nicely animated there. And there we have the Altorian Republic. Let's speak with them first and let's just see what they have. I have a trade proposal that we could do. For example, we could do something like credits per week. At the moment, we do have a bit of a loss there, and we could just say 2 credits per week. That would already push us positive. Let's say 3 per week. Right, this offer is not acceptable right now. How long does it go? For 50 turns, so that's actually pretty good. And let's just see if... Oh, yeah, she would like to have the Ministry of Tourism tech for that. So we are basically just giving her a tech, and she in return gives me the 3 credits, so we start, or we can be positive after all. Of course, it does give her a tech that otherwise, well, she could profit from, but I don't care as long as we do get some money out of that. And that's pretty important to me, because money means power, and we hopefully will get up here now on the money. There is 1 foreign ship in our territory. This one. Right, that's the Republic there as well. Oh. And they want to trade with us as well. And this time they want 70 credits open border ministry and planetary for the Xeno research. And for the starbase modules. Let's reject. I have nothing in mind with you. Goodbye. I think they are not very friendly towards us, especially how they look. Alright, we still need 1 more part. And incoming message. In the interest of sharing information, our scouts have concluded that this sector was once the scene of a massive intergalactic war. My scene? I hope not. I think somewhere over here. Look at that. It's actually starting to look like something here. There's more and more things appearing now. There's also something here. A capsule. A survey ship could take this one. There we have a few more, a nebula that we could go with. And there's my survey ship, right? Yep, it's going for this one right now. And I think it is upgradable. And we could give it more moves so that it's a bit faster, because it needs to travel more distances now. How can we get another one? I love my survey ships, but I would like to get another one. Unfortunately, it does not seem to be possible. All right. We end this turn and we do have the asteroid mining. Very good. And I think we're going with the extreme now. Let's go with that. So we can colonize a new planet. And by the way, construct 4 more turns. That's it. I think we will actually go for some forces now. So some shuttles, or not quite defenseless, short-range space superiority fighter armed with missiles. A Phantom, let's build this one, and then an armed shuttle. They take forever though. So we really should be pushing more manufacturing. This one is coming along. We don't have enough of that yet. Yeah, it's a problem, really. And the asteroid miner is here, so we can now go to one of these Nearest colony is the Mars, and an asteroid mine here to construct a mining base. Mining bases provide minerals to the nearest world. That would be Mars for this one. And over here, that would be Earth. Let's go for Earth for now, because this might boost in my ship production. There you go. Of course, the ship is being consumed once more. And this one is doing what now? Production yields 0.1. It's looking fine at least. So we do... Is there actually a difference? No, I don't think so. There it is, actually. There's my robots now. Mining the asteroid, and we do get something out of that. That is a bit of production yield, right? So we boost our Earth with that. Oh, actually, it's the whole thing. Alright, it's the whole thing, yes, because here there's nothing, right? And here there is now all the robots here. It's the whole thing. And each one of them gives me 0.1 on boost. So can we see what the total amount is? It's 0.5 mineral input that's going into Earth, right? That's the one that we have here. And we actually sped up our production for the manufacturing district there. So this is at least something. The next asteroid miner is ready. How is that possible? We got 2, I think, from the research. Yes, so we can now go for the next one. And these planets are just really weak. We do have one out here. Also not that strong. And then we have our, I would say, Gaia worlds out there, right? So these really cool planets. And I think we're pushing those, right? So All-Turf, that is looking fantastic already. And this one we are only going to boost from now on. So this is getting the mineral mining. Let's end the turn. And I don't think a lot of stuff is happening there right now. Next turn, we actually have some actions available once more. We have to go on a goodwill tour to improve your diplomacy with a foreign civilization. Cost me 30 actually, so it's quite expensive. We have the telescope takeover. The print money gives me a lot of coin, but also negative approval rating. And the colonist here, 25 points, 10 points. Let's go with the telescope there for now. So we have this one, and I would really like to go a bit more into this area there. So as we can see, this whole area there, that is at the border here now. Let's just have a look what we can find over there. Ooh, very interesting asteroid belt right there. And then we have the Good on World Tour that we could do for a diplomatic empire, something like them over here. I think that's it already. Perfect, that's working. Alright, and we definitely will need to take this area here into control. So we should have a starbase here or something like that to extend my border over there. And by the way, if I have my mineral asteroids here now, as we can see, nearest colony is Earth. So whatever I get up here, it's profiting Earth. It's transferring over there. While this area here is going towards All-Turf that we have then available. Speaking of the devil, there is our constructor. It was faster done than anticipated, so that was not 7 turns. I think we got a boost in. And with that, I would like to get this one over here now. And we're going to have a space station there, though not a military one this time. I think we're going with something more friendly. Would you like building a mining station on this asteroid belt? That was over here. So that's done now too. And we continue now into this area. Perfect. Perhaps a bit further. There you go. And I would like to build a... Let's just see. We do have the communication starbase available. Dedicate a starbase to help him spread your influence throughout the galaxy and collect nearby strategic resources. Probably a bit further, please. So that we are more or less here in the center, right? Oh, and extreme colonization has been finished. Very good. Begin building a trade network. Oh, and it also gives me a free freighter right away. Let's go with that. Starting up the trade. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's just go here and now let's have the communication starbase. There you go. Gives me a mining boost, influence growth. That's it. There we have it now. So this is starting up now something, a network, right? So we are starting to get this one hopefully into our territory somehow. And I would like to check my approval ratings. They're actually pretty low. I was researching a lot of tech already. yet it doesn't seem to be helping a lot. Right, so they're very low here. Okay, we do need entertainers in order to make them better. Right now we only have manufacturing citizens on this planet. Train as soldier, train as farmer, train as entertainer. We do need the Xeno entertainment tech for this. Good to know. And I think on Earth, yep, we have finished the manufacturing district, so this boosts my manufacturing output a bit. And we do have a couple of new buildings available here too. The garrison, the beacon of Babylon. That sounds like a monument or something. Like, oh, it's only once per galaxy. It's a galactic achievement. And this gives me an harmony crystal and also influence growth, a permanent one. And then the surveillance center. I don't know. They don't seem to be too tempting to me there. Food is low. And we only have, once again, workers that we need to train, I guess. Right? I think this one we haven't done yet at all. Train as soldier, train as farmer. Let's train one of these as farmers. So they can do something there for us, right? Putting out more food. Probably going to take a while. Or is she trained immediately? I think she's trained immediately. Alright. We don't have anything else yet really though. So we do need the trader, entertainer and scientist coming down the right. And we also need a building. Let's just see. There we have a couple of options. We could go with this one here. Isolated biome +3 to research. And gives me a nice boost on my research output. And I think we're going with this. There's also another research tile down here. So they can be adjacent to each other. And there is another one up there. Perfect. This gives me a +1 for each adjacency bonus then that we can get on this planet. Ah, that's looking pretty neat here. All the juicy materials that are getting into Earth right away. And we're being attacked, obviously. And also destroyed in the process. That was a drone very far away. Holy cow, that drone was a long way from home. And I hope this is not one empire here, by the way. Otherwise, we're getting swallowed. And there is a black hole, too. Now, that is looking pretty neat. Alright, also, beware Terrans. We have received reports of pirates. These scavengers destroy anything they come across. Probably were destroyed by a pirate, then. Right, I got my service ship out here. We're probably going to move it a bit away. I mean, there must be something else somewhere else. A bit closer. There you go. Let's go for this one there, actually. It's closer to us. And also, please, can I train more ships now? It's really taking ages. This is taking so long. How can I improve my output? Only really by my production. We're already boosting it quite a bit. Oh, is these my civilians? I think this is my civilization here. So my pops that are not doing anything really right now. Train as scientist, train as farmer. Right, so we are at 0 for the farming now. I will probably need another farmer. Someone that is good with it. Okay, she was already a criminal, so we changed it now to become a farmer. And now we're getting at least a bit of food out of that again. This is something that I probably should have done much earlier. They're all really unhappy here. And growth +1, food consumption +1. They're all pretty bad. I think this is social 5. We could train this guy as a farmer there as well. Not doing a lot though. Let's train as a worker. Let's train as a soldier. Perhaps this does something. These planets are looking grim right now, and they're also very unhappy. So I will need to get my entertainers up there soon. On this planet, it's rather neutral for now. We do have a nice farming output there already, so we can train someone as a farmer. And yes, this is increasing my food production. Because farmer makes only sense when we already have a farming output. Right, that is being boosted then with the workers. So at least that is working. We can grow again a bit. And look at that. We're getting some nice influence out here. So these are growing right now. Space station has also finished establishing now. So we can probably connect them. And I think over here was something. I hope there's not a pirate ship just passing by. It's a beautiful planet. Alright, next turn. Research complete for the trade networks. This gives me a trader, a free one. And we can go with the next one. Increases our diplomatic capabilities. Production. Oh, improves the production. That's the xeno manufacturing. That sounds pretty good. So this is the one where we can finally train farmer or manufacturers, I guess. Nothing for entertainment though. Tourism with money. But let's go with some xeno manufacturing there for now. And other civilizations are eager to trade with us. This opens up the trade license. And here we'll continue then in the next episode. Stay tuned.